the snapdragons. We have a new bloom. Pretty color. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty fuchsia color. I like that. The others are white. They're pretty. Okay, look. It looks like we've got more blooms on our zinnias. We only did a row of these this year. So, but they're all taking off really good. Zinnias are one of the easiest to grow. So if you want to, as a beginner, start growing a flower, zinnias are the way to go. But, okay, looking good. We come out here probably in a couple more days and most of them will have bloomed. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, this one is, ooh, uh-oh. It's almost time for harvest for that one. It's gotten stiff. See, when the stems are flimsy like they were a few days ago, you shouldn't harvest it, but now it's ready. Plus, we don't want it to get spent, which means it's done all the flowering it's going to do, and it will die. So we want to take it and use it as a cut flower in our vases. All right. So I'm going to propagate some hydrangeas. This will be my first time ever doing this, so say a prayer for me, hoping that it works. What we have to do is take a stem that doesn't have a flower on it, cut it a few inches beneath the leaves, and yeah, I'll cut it and see. I'll put it in some water. I'm going to put it in a jar of water that I've had some flower food in. And I'm hoping that it's going to take root like the peppermint did. Usually, I think what I've read is that you'll take the hydrangea cutting and put it in soil with some peat moss and, you know, some good soil. But I'm going to try it this way. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm praying that it will, and we shall see. So, here it goes. I'm going to do a few cuttings. Okay, so I decided to keep the hydrangea cuttings in this jar all together. I'm going to take off some of these leaves so that way it doesn't take up, again, so much energy from the rooting system, and hopefully be able to establish roots faster. We're again going to see how this works. I hope it's going to work for me. I certainly will come back in a few weeks, maybe before that, and let you see how it's gone. All right, so we'll be back in a week or two. Hydrangea on a windowsill where it can get sunlight, and hopefully it will take root soon. I've never done this propagation on hydrangea. The peppermint only took, it was less than a week when it started to take root, which is great. We'll see how this goes. We've never done direct seeds with hydrangea. I might try that next time. I've always gotten starter plants from a nursery or like Lowe's or Home Depot. They're a little expensive, more expensive that way, so I might try direct seed. Well, I know I'm going to try direct seed to see how that works for us. But meanwhile, we're waiting on the process here of the roots being established on these cuttings. And we'll come back in a week or two and see how it goes. My go-to plant food has always been Miracle-Gro. It's just so easy because everything's in it. You know, I don't have to do a lot of mixing and combining different nutrients because they're already in the Miracle-Gro. And again, this is not a sponsored video. So, but that is what I use most of the time. Wow, look at the cucumber. What a difference just a few days makes. Look at that. Remember what it looked like a couple days ago when I showed it to you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this cucumber too. Just snapped it off there. that in and put it in our salads. Yay. So look at our tomatoes. Where are they? Look, I'll be taking this one off soon. Zinnias, zinnias, zinnias. Love it. So I'm going to be harvesting these. I'm going to put them in just a few vases because there's only a few of them. But I'm going to harvest them, and then they should shoot up more blooms. Yeah, love it. Love the colors, so pretty. So I'm going to be getting some Renee giant zinnias here in a day or so. And look, it's August. Actually, it's almost mid-August, and I am going to plug those. I'm going to put those seeds in some plugs, and I am going to watch them produce. So even though it's August, they're really quick with germinating. So we'll see how, well, I know how it's going to go. I'm going to expect a harvest even bigger than this one. Okay guys, so I'm going to be harvesting a few things today, just a few things for a market that I'm going to tomorrow. I'm going to do a few jars, probably mason jars of flower arrangements, and only a few. So I cut these stems and I washed them off and put some flower food in my jar, and I'll stick them in here. So this is part of the process. Well, it's processing flowers. And then I also cut a few of the hydrangeas that I put in the arrangement. And so what I do is I submerge these in water so they stay good and hydrated, because hydrangeas require lots of water and we don't want them to droop tomorrow. So it's all a part of the processing your flowers and preparing your bouquets.